This show is part of the Transpodcaster Visibility Initiative.
So you just throw on a mask with some underwear and it's a Halloween costume?
Well, hey, it helps with the views.
Speaking of views, what are we watching tonight?
Well, as I said before, in honor of Halloween and the recent release of The Predator, I wanted to go over two of my favorite films from my childhood that actually share a writer from the new Predator film, Fred Dekker.
So which one are we talking about first?
Tonight, I give you Night of the Creeps.
Thrill me. What's this one about?
When an alien experiment goes awry,
It crashes on Earth in 1959 and infects a young college student. 27 years later, his cryogenically frozen body is thawed out by two pledges forced into a frat prank. The campus is quickly overrun by alien slugs, whose victims come back as zombies. It's up to the one pledge, his college love interest, and a grizzled old police detective who's seen some shit in his day to resolve the alien slug-infected undead fiasco. This film is a wild throwback to some classic genres, mixing them expertly with humor and horror. Hell, most of the characters and locations are named after popular horror, sci-fi directors and writers of the time. So you highly recommend this one?
do I ever?
You got aliens, gross slug creatures, college antics, an axe murderer, hell, an axe murderer who comes back from the grave at that. Then you got Tom Atkins' character of Detective Cameron. Yes, like James Cameron, he just has a sardonic, nihilistic charm to him. He's my all-time favorite horror movie character to date. This film is chock full of special effects from zombies to exploding heads to the very leeches themselves. Hell, there's even a zombie cat and dog in this movie. Hands down, if you ain't seen it, you need to. I think when it comes to horror sci-fi, Fred Dekker is often overlooked. Yes, but like you said, he did the recent Predator film, and that didn't do so hot.
I personally like it. I think a lot of the complaints that it gets is similar to the outcries for the recent Star Wars films and DC films from the fans. Again, I liked it. I think Fred Dekker did a great job with the recent Predator film. Again, I think it's a conversation for another time.
Well, what about RoboCop Part 3?
Again, it's certainly dialogue for another time, but keep in mind, Fred Dekker did give us House, House 2, and more than a few episodes of Tales from the Crypt. So please, remember that.
Alright, you said you have another of his films you enjoy. Which one is that?
As I've said before, Ian, you're in for a real monster party with this one.
Oh god, not that! Not that, anything but that!
I assure you, Ian, this one's not that bad. It's another must-watch. Well, until next slide, I'm cruelly yours, and as always, telling you to creep it real, take scare, and unpleasant screams.